Hey crochet friends, I am going to walk you through how to do the magic ring. To do the magic ring, I like to take my short end of my yarn in my right hand and my working end or my long end in my left hand. And I like to put left side working end over short end. You're gonna have a big loop right here and your ends are gonna make a cross up there. That's really, really good. I like to pinch right there where the cross is, and I'm gonna take my hook, I'm going to go into my loop, pointing away from me, and I'm gonna grab my working yarn. So one of the things I do to keep myself not confused is I will actually use these two fingers to hold my short end, and that way I know I'm going to be grabbing the right one. So I'm going to insert my hook into this big loop and then pull up my working yarn. So from here, I'm going to drop everything else and I'm going to pinch where my working yarn goes across my circle. So I'm gonna hold everything, I'm gonna pinch that, and I'm going to make just one chain. So I'm gonna grab that working yarn and I'm gonna pull it through the loop that was on my hook. So this is like my starting chain, only one starting chain. From here, I am gonna start making single crochets into this big loop. It's okay if you crochet over your short end, that's okay. So I am gonna go ahead and I'm going to put 6 single crochets into my loop. So single crochet, I'm going to put my hook into the big loop and pull up my working thread. And then I'm going to just pinch right there and pull through both of the loops on my hook. That is a single crochet. So I'm gonna do 5 more of these. Go into the loop and pull up your working thread. Pull your working thread through both loops on your hook. There's 2 single crochets. We're gonna do a third one. Into the big loop and pull up your working end. Pull that working end through both of the loops on your hook. I'm gonna go rather quickly through these last 3. There's 1. There's 2. I'm gonna pull that just a little bit, give myself a little bit more room here. And then here's the last one. So I've done my last 3. You can see there's 6 single crochets in my loop now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what makes this loop magic is that you pull the short end here. You just pull, 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 pull. And all of a sudden, you have this really nice circle. And all you had to do was just single crochet. So normally when we do amigurumis, we don't join, we'll just start working into those stitches like that. After you've worked a little bit more, one of the things that I have found makes your magic ring really neat looking. I'm gonna go ahead and put another couple in here. One of the things that makes your magic ring really neat looking and not pull out is if you take on the back side, you take that string, pull it as tight as you can, and then you're going to just make a knot. So move your working yarn out of the way. And what you can do is you can just make a knot right here. And what that knot does is it secures your magic ring from pulling. You see how this is now bigger than that stitch that was on there? And then when you're working into that magic ring, it stays nice and closed in there. And that way, when you're doing things like amigurumi, your stuffing doesn't fall out through the hole. So that was the magic ring.